Good morning, Big Bear Life here. Well, it's going to be a busy week. Oh, look, there's the JT. JT's got to say hi. Okay. Busy week. Got a doctor's appointment today. Tomorrow is election day. Wednesday is a veterans breakfast. And then Friday is Veterans Day. So Thursday's the only day I got nothing going on. So I'm not going to take you in for my doctor's appointment with the Veterans Clinic. Veterans Clinic. I hit the wrong button. We're at the Veterans Clinic. Not going to take you in for that. Too many people don't like this, so. But I'll maybe when I come back out, I'll take some more video. All right, Big Bear Life on the side. Relax, BT.
All right, let's give it a clap to the partner.
So I'm here at the William Tennant High School, Warminster, Pennsylvania, where I went to school. And here is people are just starting to arrive now, and we're gonna have a good time. Talk to you later.
For those that are here that are still in uniform, I'm jealous. I can't fit in mine anymore.
It shrunk.
I am so honored and thankful one, that you take the time to share this day with us. You could have been a lot of other places. You could have celebrated with other people. You chose to celebrate it with us. And we're glad that we have the ability to celebrate it with you and show our appreciation for your service to the country. To the family members, thank you for joining us and your veterans. You could have been somewhere else. You're showing your commitment and recognition to your family members for the service they provide to this country. Dr. Henrik is correct that it is a big part of my life, having been an enlisted soldier beginning in 1988, and then in 89, being commissioned officer to the University of Florida ROTC program, and honorably discharged in 1996. Previously served in the Medical Corps, and then as an officer was assigned to field artillery. More importantly, I'm thankful that I've had the opportunity to serve. I am thankful that I had the opportunity to not be in harm's way. But at the same time, I extend my gratitude to those who responded to the call, regardless of the danger that may have existed, to make sure that I could stand here. I was in my internship as an undergrad, and the Gulf War broke out. I received orders to deploy and was told to report to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. So I never had a chance to go through my graduation ceremony. And quite honestly, it doesn't bother me because the call of duty was the reason I missed it. But I was also blessed, as many of you know, that we had the privilege of having a great general, General Schwarzkopf, at the helm, leading that combat mission. It went really fast. And because he was such a strategician, a leader, and a good soldier, by the time I was going through the process, going through my officer basic course in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, the war ended. There are many who didn't have that opportunity, who lost their lives. Whether it be the Gulf War, Vietnam, Korean, one of the world wars, Afghanistan, whatever. I would ask that you join me and bow your heads for a moment of silence for those who are no longer with us, whether it be during combat or the result of combat after post-battle. Please take a moment and bow your head. Thank you. Ironically, as I close, I ended up in education because of that. After being deployed, I returned home in St. Pete, Tampa, Florida, and thought to myself, what do I do now? Everything that I thought and planned got changed. And I was asked to go teach. I would tell you, I said, no way. And I said, I can't do that. I went back to see my old football coach. I said, Coach, they asked me to go teach. And he said, what's the problem? I said, are you crazy? You see those kids? His response was, they're no different than what you were. Look how you turned out. That's the reason you should go teach, because they need someone like you. So it was a calling. Middle school teacher, high school principal, director of athletics, regional superintendent, and superintendent in 4 different states. Tour of duty, it sounds like, doesn't it? Yeah. Between my family, the military assignment, and the different movements to accept different jobs in education and other services. I believe my path through the military led to this career. I'm honored to be here with you. I thank you for inviting me. I will be at the transportation department leaving here, so if you leave before we finish the ceremony, please know that I'm going to go to another ceremony to recognize our veterans, and then also to elementary school. To our family members, if you could stand for a moment who are here attending with your veterans. Please stand. Thank you, and happy Veterans Day.
On June 28, 1919, World War I had officially ended with the Treaty of Versailles in the Palace of Versailles in France. However, the fighting continued for an additional 7 months and finally ended with an armistice, or a peace agreement, between the Allied nations and Germany on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, or November 11th. The day was commemorated the following year on November 11th as Armistice Day, and was intended to dedicate a day to remind the nations to seek peaceful relationships between one another in hopes that we will never again be divided. Unfortunately, we know this was not the case. By 1954, our country survived 2 major wars, World War II and the Korean War. American effort during World War II, 1941 to 1945, saw the greatest mobilization of the U.S. Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force in the nation's history. More than 16 million people, some 5.7 million more served in the Korean War, 1950 to 1953. At the urging of the service organizations, the 83rd Congress decided to reinstate Armistice Day as Veterans Day to honor veterans of all wars. President Eisenhower signed the legislation on June 1st, 1954. No matter which branch of service you served in, whatever your job path or how many years served, raising your hands and committing yourself to service in the military was a brave and selfless act. We are grateful, and not only for your time of active service, but for all you have done. But for all you have done in times of conflict and in times of peace. Please remember our military currently serving in harm's way. I ask you to pause for a moment to think of these heroes and heroines standing watch across the globe. A heartfelt thanks to those who have served and who have continued to serve today. Because of you, America can sleep peacefully at night.
Make sure you hold the mic closer to your mouth.
Amanda Keith, class of 2006, had a vision to honor those within the Centennial School District who served the United States military. Amanda designed and created a Veterans Wall of Honor at William Tennant High School to acknowledge the veterans who attend the district's high schools for at least 2 years, who graduated from the high schools, or who worked within the district. With assistance from the administration and staff members within the Centennial School District, Amanda completed this project, and the Veterans Wall of Honor was dedicated November 11, 2005. With the building of a new high school, this Veterans Wall of Honor was rededicated on November 11, 2013.
Good afternoon. Well, William Tennant's program is done, and now we're here for lunch at Applebee's. So, and there's There's the famous JT. JT, you want to say hi? I guess not. All right. We'll talk to you later. You're so pretty. You're such a beautiful boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.